Morning guys, Chase here, Slow Sky Farm. I'd say the cows are ready to move. I didn't move them yesterday because I feel like their impact the past couple days wasn't as hard, but they're obviously ready to move this morning. So I'm gonna take this wire right here, I'm gonna roll this wire up, and then my next paddock's already put in. You can kind of see it's down there. So I'm gonna put this camera on top of my head, and then y'all can kind of see how I do it. And there they are. Go ahead and roll this up. That's my sick calf. I wouldn't say sick, but he has, we're thinking he has an ear infection. So we're giving him antibiotics. The vet came out and it looks like he's doing better, honestly, but only time will tell. So they're moving. They're definitely excited. They have plenty to eat, and we'll roll this fence up, and then we'll get a new paddock put in. So tomorrow it can be easy to move them. We're gonna go back and pick up all these white stakes all the way to that side, and once we get to that side, we'll cross over and we'll make our new paddock that comes all the way down through here and then connects back into there, and then we'll take that reel and walk the reel all the way around. All right, so we got all of our temporary posts pulled up. So now I'm gonna go back over here, pick a line, and then run that all the way back to where that reel I set on the ground was. So we're gonna move them tomorrow to their paddock. It doesn't need to be too big. I can pull off this one, I believe. I've been trying to keep the same distance between the one they just moved, one I created, and then I kind of go back and do the same exact amount, so it's the same every single day. And when we move them, kind of get the same result that we have up there, which I have been super impressed with how the cows have been doing with the tall grass and being able to trample it down, eat a little bit of it, and then be able to be moved to the next pasture. So we'll need probably 2 more posts right here to make sure it's kind of where they can see it. I'm either using the top one or the one below that to try to keep the cows in. If the calves run under the fence, it's okay, because then they'll just run right back under. And when they get old enough and their back can touch that wire, then they'll stop going over top of or going under it. You wouldn't have that problem. So same reel we had. They're gonna take this and walk it all the way through these posts, tie it off on the end, and our next paddock has been made. this field is actually pretty awesome compared to what it was last year. It has red clover, white clover, some orchard grass, obviously fescue, and then this kind of green and yellow stuff. I'm not sure what it is, but the cows seem to love it. So this is kind of a good mixture of pasture to keep them on. And then when we're done, I will create a video kind of showing what it looked like before and then what it looked like after. But so far, I've been super happy with how this has turned out. Yeah, it involves having to come out here and make a few paddocks, but honestly, when it comes to making the paddocks, it doesn't take very long. She can come, knock a few paddocks out, and then be set up for the next couple of days. And then when you need them moved, someone can just come out here, roll the wire up, and you're done. All right, we get to the end. And I found out that's a lot easier if you have one more white post to kind of hold that up, and then it actually works out really well. Easy, girls. Everybody's excited about their new grass. All right, so if you take this white post, I found out, kind of put it down right here. Then you gotta make sure you got it tight. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. But you come here, put that in there. So this is that on there. Make sure this is locked. And you have it tied off here. You have it wrapped around here to make sure when you put electricity on this line, it'll come down here, hit this line, and then shoot it all the way back. And then you have power from here all the way to the other side where it connects to that white post. So that is how I move the cows in the morning to the new pasture. I come back here, create another one, and then tomorrow morning that one right there will be reeled up. The cows will be in this tomorrow, and then once I reel that one up, I'll just do the same thing I did this morning. Go over here, put a new strand, and you kind of always have a pasture in front of you. So you can see that there's two calves under that one strand of fence. There's no problem with that because they'll be able to run right underneath it and be fine. And then like I said earlier, when they get a little bit taller and their back touches that wire with electricity, they'll stop going under that one strand of wire. But you can see that for all the big cows, they respect that white wire, and then we'll go back, put electricity on it before I leave, and then they'll be ready to eat all day, and we'll be able to contain them. And then my perimeter fence, since we've been basically clearing all this for pasture, we also don't want them to get on that, so we came over here and just used the white temporary fence, some timeless fence posts right here for the corners, and then we kind of did that all the way around this 8-acre field, and then we just strip grazed it like this. So the water is all the way up there, the mineral is also up there, but every single paddock I move, I drag the mineral to their next paddock, and they don't have to walk to a different paddock. And hopefully, with not having the water set up yet, they'll kind of stay down towards this area and not go up there, besides having to have the water. So that is moving the cows and setting up a new paddock. Thanks for watching Southern Skies Farm brand new YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.